Hey traders, February 6th, 2025. It's noon Eastern Standard Time. And let's talk a little bit about this morning. Again, we're in a bull market. Bull patterns are just keep repeating themselves. Bull pennants, bull flags. So this bounced off the 60-20 at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then the rinse, perfect. Everybody had their stops right below these candles, and it rinsed at 60.85.50, 1 point below, and then went on to move 15 points in 30 minutes. That's the trade I look for every day. When you get filled, basically, when you're picking the bottom, I know that they say don't try to do that. Well, okay. I have like a really tight stop on these, like 4 to 5 points, depending on what the ATR is. And the ATR on the 15 is 6-ish. During this time, it was like under 6. When it's dropped 12 or 15, you know there's going to be a bounce because the ATR, well, there's a high probability there's going to be a bounce because of the ATR and also the time of day and also that the trend is long. So you've got these multiple casts. And again, on the Fibonacci I don't typically like this 76%, but because it's been so strong the last 3 days that it was just like, okay, yeah, that's just another confirmation. So we're basically forming this bull pennant right now. Like I mentioned in other videos, I park orders down here. Here's another on a different time frame, this 60, 77, 75 level. It's also on a descending lower trend line. It's also got a couple things that are at that similar level, so I'll just park it there. Sometimes, it'll rinse down and then pop right back up. So, and on these rinses, typically, my risk reward is like 4 to 5 stop, and 7 to 10 is the reward. So it just kind of depends on this ATR. If the ATR is like 10, then my risk reward is broader. If it's 7, then my risk reward is basically I try to get this. It's really close to the ATR points. So you're buying the bottom of a 15-minute candle and selling the top for the most part. So yeah, we're just consolidating sideways, showing massive strength, and going sideways. There's switching to the daily. One of two things are going to happen here. We're either just going to get some news or something, and we're just going to take out all of these previous highs. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to take them all out at once almost. Just going to be this boom. And then we'll see if, because right now we're forming a bull flag on the daily with, here's your, and then we have this descending trend line at the top, which we're bumping into today, which is, well, we're getting ready to bump into it perhaps tomorrow. So this uptrend line for the past 4 days after the rinse out. And yeah, we're likely probably going to hit that 61.29, 61.33 area tomorrow, 34, and then we'll see what happens. We could get another just news event that is gapped down, and we could just kind of continue this pattern here in this range in here for a while. The market is up, I think, 2.5 to 3% for the year so far. If we go back to the first, so yeah, it's up It's up 3% for the start of the year. It's a pretty good start. So yeah, we're definitely bullish, but continue to just buy the dips on these smaller time frames, buy the rinses. They work when it's a bullish market. When you start to get bearish, then they start breaking down through these lows, and you'll get stopped out, and that'll happen. But typically, right now, since now we're below the 15, it's just the bounces are getting weaker because of being so strong the last 3 days. I mean, our RSI got up into the 80 yesterday, and even this morning it's up in the 80s. And this is typically kind of overbought stuff, but it's just going sideways. So we have this ascending trend line here. That's why I kind of park an order over here, because I'm looking for kind of a rinse down of this bull pennant. Maybe grab the bottom of this bull pennant for a nice 20-point move up. So we're still holding the 60-20, acting bullish, and trade them well. Buy the dip.